Hello, my name is Brian White and welcome to this video from my Business Boom Club. In this series I'm going to be bringing you some inspiring leadership quotations and the story behind them. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a moulder of consensus. So said the great Martin Luther King Jr. This quote addresses one of the most misunderstood aspects of leadership, the role of agreement. Many leaders believe their job is to keep everyone happy, to avoid tension and to wait until consensus appears on its own. But leadership is not about chasing agreement, it's about shaping understanding. Searching for consensus often leads to hesitation. Decisions are delayed, difficult issues are softened, the loudest or safest opinions dominate, while important but uncomfortable truths remain unspoken. Over time, progress slows, not because people disagree, but because no one is willing to lead clearly. Moulding consensus is different. It begins with clarity of purpose. Leaders must first be clear themselves about what values, direction, or what matters most. Only then can they help others to understand not just what decision is being made, but why it needs to be made. This kind of leadership requires courage. It requires taking a position before universal agreement exists. It means standing firm long enough for others to reflect, question, and eventually align. Leaders who mould consensus don't force agreement, but they don't wait passively for it either. They engage people in their thinking process. They listen carefully, address concerns honestly, and explain decisions transparently. Over time, resistance turns into understanding, and understanding turns into commitment. Consensus is not discovered, it's built. This is especially important in times of change. When circumstances shift, consensus rarely exists at the outset. People feel uncertain, familiar structures are challenged. In these moments, leaders who wait for full agreement abdicate responsibility. Leaders who guide people through uncertainty help shape a shared direction. There's also a moral dimension here. Some decisions are not popular in the short term, but are right in the long term. Leaders must be willing to absorb discomfort on behalf of the group. That willingness builds credibility. People may not always agree, but they respect leaders who act with integrity and consistency. Moulding consensus also strengthens teams. When people understand the reasoning behind decisions, trust grows. Even those who initially disagreed feel included in the process. Commitment becomes deeper because it's rooted in understanding, not compliance. This applies across all leadership contexts, whether it be business, education, it could be public service or community leadership, and also volunteer organisations. Wherever groups face complexity or competing priorities, leadership is revealed not by unanimity, but by direction. It's also worth noting that moulding consensus is not manipulation. It's persuasion grounded in values. It respects people's intelligence. It invites engagement rather than demanding obedience. Over time, it creates alignment that lasts beyond any single decision. So the real question for leaders isn't, do we all agree right now? It's, have I provided enough clarity, honesty, and direction for people to move forward together? Because leadership is not about waiting for consensus to appear. It's about shaping it with purpose, integrity, and patience. And when leaders do that well, agreement follows. Not because it was demanded, but because it was earned. Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it useful, helpful, or hopefully inspiring, then please give the video a like. While you're there, please hit the subscribe button below. These actions make such a difference to the channel, cost you nothing and commit you to nothing either. But because of how YouTube spreads these videos for more to see, it makes a world of difference for me. And if you want to, why not leave a comment too, so others can gain from your experiences. You can find more about business advice from the Business Boom Club by pressing one of these links here. See you next time. Bye-bye.